Hello there, this is Mr. Fingers and Talking Hands from Bad English Rex. I bought some records, and first one I thought I saw price. It was only €9. Hangman. I looked picture. Looks nice. I didn't remember that band. Then I saw these guys here and I thought, oh, that looks familiar. Rane Raitsikka. He's the guy from punk band called Lama and Smack had a small cult popularity at the 80s in States. Was it in Los Angeles area before Guns N' Roses and stuff. Actually, Rane Raitsikka had been playing also with Steven Adler and Izzy, and he gave, if Wikipedia is right, he gave guitar lessons for social distortion Mike Ness. And there's another reason that I bought this, because I thought this is produced by Mike Ness. So I thought, okay, €9. This is EP, but there's bonus tracks, so there's 10 songs. And I like how Rane Raitsikka play his guitar. There is Rane. He's nowadays playing in this rap band Atomirotta, and I've seen them live. I don't so much like it. Some of the songs are really good and nice for me also, but I love watching his playing and it's nice. And about Smack, I have to say that it was this cult, I think, is it right to say cult popularity, a little bit famous. Guns N' Roses, Slash and Easy have been liking Smack. And last year, when Guns N' Roses was in Finland, had this Smack t-shirt on. Kurt Cobain liked also Smack. Nirvana played Smack's Run Rabbit Run, sometimes live. To us, we're small country Finland. We like this kind of stuff when big bands likes our small bands. And I don't know, this isn't so popular in outside of Finland, but Tusker, you can see how they sold records in 70s, although it's not only these days this rap genre that they are selling with this. But I like this music, Finnish pop rock soul music, not so. Discogs says so, but I don't know. Mombasa is really good song, and Haltin Hat. And there's also Paul Simon's My Little Town, Kotikaupunki. Take Me High, Moi Moi Vain. This kind of stuff. Cover songs. I like it. Haltin Hat, if you want to know. Some of the lyrics are also easy to remember. Laila, 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 or something like that. And then I bought some Finnish man and guitar stuff. Samae Koskinen. Nice record. it was a little broken, I have to change it. Then, some of you might know Wild Hearts. This is also related to Hanoi Rocks, because Ginger played in Hanoi Rocks singer Michael Monroe band guitar, and one of the Wild Hearts guitarists, Rich Jones, plays nowadays with Michael Monroe, but he's not playing in Wild Hearts, but in some point. And this is fun because usually these ones are bigger. If you look, this is smaller than usually. And I listened this when I was coming yesterday from gig, and it was really energetic gig, and death metal, thrash metal, well, not thrash metal, punk, hardcore. I will tell later on one video when I get some clips from that gig from my friend. But I thought, hey, let's listen this a little bit not so energetic music, and I was surprised that this was quite hard also. I liked it. I've been listening it once. I haven't heard this from record before, only some live clips from YouTube. Quite punk. I like. And then another one that is also related to Hanoi Rocks, Chris Shiflett, and yeah, related Hanoi Rocks. Wait, he's a Foo Fighters guitarist, and if you don't like Foo Fighters, you should listen this. You might like this. This is like my friend said, this sounds like adult music, and I then said, oh, you mean boring? No, adult doesn't mean always boring. And I like it. I've been listening it 1.5 times about this record, and it's nice. Adult describes it quite well. And there's also why this is related to Hanoi Rocks is that Chris wanted to start playing in band after seeing Hanoi Rocks on TV or hearing Hanoi Rocks. I don't remember, but something like that. You can check out his podcast episode 119 about it. And another thing is related to Hanoi Rocks on this album. There's a song called Helsinki, which is capital of Finland, and Chris came to play in Finland with Andy McCoy, who was Hanoi Rocks guitarist, and he was big fan of Hanoi Rocks from teenage, and it didn't go so well. He ended up to play only 3 gigs with Andy McCoy. You can Google it, maybe you can find something about it. But every time, yeah, if you know Andy McCoy, you understand it. If you don't know Andy McCoy, Google. And the last one is some Finnish experimental pop music, and it's looking like this cover, and it's on Phono Records label. Wait a minute. Eleonora Rosenholm, Vainajan muotokuva, and it's in English something like the shape of the deceased, dead person. And this is quite dark, gloomy pop, odd and in some way. It started something like, if I remember right, how police found dead body at spring from Bond on something. And if I understood right, this whole record is about female murderer. So I understand it's quite dark. And one guy who also plays here and I think made some of the lyrics and music is Mika Rättö, and Mika Rättö plays also in Circle, which is krautrock or space rock or something like that. I haven't listened it so much. I know the band by the name, but I don't have any their music. And next I'm going to do, I was on last Sunday I was at concert gig, and I was sweating. It was so hot, about 29 Celsius or 30 Celsius in Finland, and it's still hot. I'm sweating right now. I know for some of you guys 30 Celsius ain't nothing, but to Finnish guy like me, I'm sweating all the time. So the gig was really energetic and sweaty and cool. About that later on the next video. If you haven't subscribe, leave comment what you think about these records I showed. If you haven't listened, I would say if you want to hear something experimental Finnish music in Finnish, try Eleonora Rossum. Have a nice week. Bye bye.